A Wally World axe, that's what you're thinking, right? Ooh. Let me tell you guys why that's more than a Wally World axe.
I think he means Walmart.
That's right, that's right. Let's get into the video. The cool thing about content creation on YouTube is that when you're not beholden to sponsors and you're not beholden to money, you can give your honest opinion, like Dave and I here at Midgard Axe. And I'm going to tell you guys about the Mossy Oak hatchet here. Multifunctional tool hatchet is actually what they call it. And I'm going to get into the specs of it now. 12 inches long. That's exactly what we got going on. 12 inches. The bit is coming in at 3 1/4 inches long, and it weighed in at 1 pound and 4.4 ounces. Sporting like a plastic or polymer or polypropylene handles. Polypropylene is what I would call it. With 4 bolts in at the top. It does not have a full ferrule. For some of you that don't know what a full ferrule means, that means that the steel runs all the way down to the knob. It does not. It stops right here. And when I took it out of the box, I was a little worried about that. I said to Dave, I said, normally speaking, if you don't put a lot of steel going down, it puts a lot of stress on a plastic handle right in here, it could break. It didn't. And the cool thing about this thing, guys, is that you have a lot of different tools on the actual axe head. Multi-tool here, and in the back. Nice cutout right here if you want to choke up on it to do some carving work or carpentry work, or if you just want to just choke up on it, or if you like beards, which I love beards, if you can't tell. $14.99. That's how much I paid for this on Amazon. $14.99. Now, if you guys can see here at the bottom, I did my own thing to this. It came with some weird, and I'll put a picture up of it now, some weird rubber thing at the bottom. I don't like those type of grips where there's space in between the cross pattern of the grip because it makes a hot spot. Meaning you can feel it in your hand when you're throwing it, and it's not a very clean release. So I cut that shit off and put this grip tape at the bottom. It is a hockey grip tape, and it's awesome. I normally don't like grips, and I put a picture up now of this grip tape on Amazon. I would suggest it highly. I'm not a big fan of grips on axe handles, I'm not, but this stuff right here is awesome. Now, of course, when you get something like this, you think a Wally World special. Of course, we're talking about Walmart here, and you're like, Wes, come on now. It's a Mossy Oak. It's a Wally World special. What did you expect? I can tell you this, I didn't expect this. I really didn't. Throwing this thing at a single rotation was freaking awesome. It really was, guys. It is weighted really nice. Now, I will tell you guys, just doing a little bit of a weight test here. You can see it's handle heavy. The weight is tipping towards the handle. That doesn't mean that it's going to be a bad flyer, but that is an indication that it could be. A lot of times when you have weight tipping towards the handle like this, you got a 50-50 shot of it being a good flyer or not. It really depends on the axe head. And because we have such a thin axe head up top, it worked out really well. Now, I took my whetstone to this edge, and as you can see here, you can probably tell by the way the sun's setting how long we've been throwing it. It's 6:08. We've been throwing this thing since 1 o'clock. So we've been out here for almost 5 hours throwing it. Pretty consistent. And the edge is held. Guys, I'm not kidding. It's still pretty damn sharp. It really is. And as you can see here, I put this thing through some abuse. Penetration, if you're interested in knowing how well the penetration was, we were sinking about here. So we're talking about 2 inches. 2 inches of penetration. I was getting about 2 1/4 when I was throwing it really damn hard. I mean, I was coming up to here with penetration. As you can see here, very thin bit and very thin cheeks. I didn't have to do anything to the cheeks, guys. I just sharpened the bit. What a great flyer. I can keep throwing that thing, and that thing feels so damn good out of the hand. Now you may be asking yourself, Wes, that thing's got bolts in up at the top. What's going on with that? It didn't come loose. It has yet to come loose, guys. Bullseye. $14.99, guys. $14.99. Single rotations with this thing was a dream, guys. What a great flyer at single rotations. Take a look at the finger, guys. It's about healed. We're good there. Ankle is about at 95%, and I was running around throwing this thing crazy. If you guys don't know, I tore ligaments in my ankle about a week or two ago. We're good now, no problems. That thing will fly at a single rotation. Throwing it hard, getting it out of the hand cleanly, accurately. It just felt really good. I had no issues throwing this thing for a single rotation. It felt seamless, and it felt like it should when you throw an axe at a single rotation, especially throwing it dynamically like I do. I had no issues with it. I was able to pull out all kinds of different throws. What a great flyer to single rotation, guys. It just worked out really well. Double rotations were awesome. I was hitting exactly where I was aiming at. I was able to maneuver around in the front yard as well, doing some dynamic throwing, running at the target, releasing it, hitting bullseye or around bullseye, getting very accurate. This thing is a laser beam. It really is. It hit very nicely too. Nice clean release at a double rotation. And I was really trying to practice on getting it out of my hand really fast at a double rotation. I wasn't doing a long, drawn out wind up and throw. I was getting it out as, really quick. And it feels like you can with this thing, even though it's coming in at 1 pound and whatever I said, 4 point whatever ounces. I don't remember, Dave. Do you remember? Because I sure as hell
At this point in time,
don't remember.
Does it really matter?
But it really doesn't matter at this point because I can do whatever I want with that hatchet. I can. And it's freaking awesome at a double rotation too. Let's talk about triples. As the round back there swings, triple rotations were just as good as double rotations. I was able to throw it into the target, being accurate, aiming at right in the face, and bullseye too. And then of course I took it back to quadruples, guys. We took this thing back to 4 rotations. Nothing changed. Nothing changed with this thing. I don't know what to tell you. I know some people are going to want me to come on here and say, oh, it's a cheap piece of crap axe, but it's not for axe throwing. It really isn't. The edge retention held. The polypropylene handle held. The bolts never came loose, and that's a first. You guys know that when I do axe reviews, I'm honest and I tell you what happens. This thing is not loose. It's not. I mean, you can see the white in my fingers, guys. There's nothing going on this thing. It's held, and it's held well. And you know what really irritates me? Is the fact that I can buy a $15 hatchet and stand out here for 4.5 hours and throw it extremely hard, throw it for distance, beat the hell out of it, and it still holds up. And then we've got some axes and hatchets and dedicated throwing axes out there that can't even hold up to single and double rotations before they break or they just go all to shit.
And guess where those axes go?
I don't know what to tell you guys.
Straight to Loki, the crybaby of Asgard.
I mean, we can keep throwing this until the sun goes down, but it's not going to change the fact that it's a great flying hatchet. You can get it, don't get it. That's up to you. But it's not going to change the fact that I've thrown this thing now for almost 5 hours. And it's extremely accurate. It flies well, it holds up, and it's only 15 bucks. Come on, guys. Come on. Buy it, don't buy it. That's really up to you. But I'm keeping mine, guys. Let me know in the comment section if you guys would buy this, if you like my review. Tell me in the comment section what you think about it. 15 bucks. You can't fucking beat it. You can't. I appreciate everybody's support. I appreciate everything everybody does to make this channel what it is. Remember, guys, it's always for the love of the axe. But until next time, see ya. We got the bullseye paint out. We can do this all night. Okay, we're out of here. See ya.